The best leadership advice I was ever given was to always hire people that are a lot smarter than you are, because that way you're constantly being challenged. The worst thing in the world as a leader is to have, yes, people below you that aren't going to constantly challenge your decisions. And in my case, I tend to think of lots of ideas, and I need people around me that can identify which ones of those clearly non-starters and which ones of those have got potential, and then how are we going to execute it. Well, you attract top talent, I think, in two ways. I think first of all, you attract them to a vision that is interesting to them. I've historically found it has been very helpful looking at people I consider have got enormous potential but have tended to be trapped inside a very, the strictures of a large corporate organization, and offering them the freedom to move into an entrepreneurial environment where they've got far more control over their own destiny. I think for people of a certain age, that is really interesting. The second part of that, though, is that they need to believe that the business has got a future potential and that they're going to be financially compensated for it. I think lots of people say that the money doesn't matter, but ultimately, I think certainly when you're looking in business and in enterprise, people tend to feel valued if they've got a good stake in the business. My top takeaway so far today is that there are a lot of amazing people on this planet who do wonderful things, and when you give the right people the opportunity, I think that the sky's the limit in terms of what they can actually achieve. And for me personally, it's a real pleasure to be around individuals like that, because you're always learning new tricks, new approaches, new opportunities.